Right, hey guys, it's Taryn from Hyper Helpers. So I thought I'd just do a video on sperm-friendly lubricants. There's a lot of confusion around whether sperm-friendly lubricants help or not. Some people say it kills sperm, some people say it doesn't kill sperm. So we're going to touch on that. Before we get into that sort of thing, I just want to touch on why a sperm-friendly lubricant is needed and what its role is with conception. So what happens is when you are fertile, we always talk about that cervical mucus that's nice and stringy and egg whitey. That is what we produce when we're ovulating. And why we produce it and why it's at that consistency is that what it actually does is it protects the sperm. And why it does that is what happens when a foreign object enters our bodies will try and fight it off, right? So the same thing happens for sperm. If sperm goes into our uterus, our body's like, what the hell is this? Stranger danger, right? Send out the troops, let's kill this thing. So what cervical mucus does is it protects the sperm, which allows the sperm to travel up to the eggs without being murdered along the way. So, yeah, it's quite important. And a lot of the time people will say, well, how do I know if I need a sperm-friendly lubricant or not? Now, my question is always, well, how wet do you get? At the end of the day, that's the sort of conversations we have. If you're still unsure, there's absolutely no harm in using a sperm-friendly lubricant. Now, to discuss what sperm-friendly lubricants, right? There are sperm-friendly lubricants out there that are not sperm-friendly. The new research on these sperm-friendly lubricants is saying that the harmful thing is called parabens, okay? Now, me and my partner used this exact brand, and we got pregnant fine, along with thousands of other people, okay? The thing with this is this has got two different types of parabens in it. Now, parabens in general are kind of thought to harm sperm. Although it hasn't happened, it didn't happen with us, and it hasn't happened with many people. That is what the new research is sort of saying, right? So I still recommend this because this has worked for a lot of people and still does work. But in saying that, there's the first ever paraben-free lubricant out on the market. This is called Baby Dance. Now, this stuff it looks great. Like if you look at the ingredients, absolutely no parabens. Everything just looks really good. So I do have this on the website. This is more expensive than this one. And this doesn't come with applicators. And that's one thing that irritates me. What Baby Dance does is they have these little packs which come with tiny little tubes of lubricant and an applicator. And I feel like you're kind of spending more money, but you're not getting as many uses out of it. So what I've gone and done is I bring in this. I literally buy this off of iHerb. Just so you guys know, I buy this off of iHerb myself and bring it in. I only have 4 in stock at the moment because I don't have enough money to just like buy a whole bunch of stock. But I've brought in 4. I'm going to order more because I have a feeling that women are going to be wanting to use this a lot more. But what I've also done is I've sourced, it's taken me so long and so much research and speaking to manufacturers, and I finally found a supplier of applicators. So I will be putting these up on my website. I have to price them up and everything. But essentially, this is what you would use with this to put it up into you. So for those who don't want to use a sperm-friendly lubricant, the other thing that has been told to work or said to work is it's I guess a supplement called Mucinex. It's something that you can just buy from your local pharmacy, your Countdown, that sort of thing. And that is said to sort of bring on a lot more cervical mucus also. Personally, I didn't want to put anything more into my system, and that's why I never went down that road. I just stuck to the lubricant side, just so it's, you know, it's in, it's out, that sort of thing. But that is an option. I am considering whether I want to go and buy a couple of boxes and, you know, have them available on the site for you guys or not. I'm still yet to hear from people who are using it and who prefer using it. A lot of people do prefer using the lubricants themselves. So yeah, we'll kind of see how that sort of goes. I just, you know, you already got prenatals, you've already got all sorts of other things. Why do you want to put more stuff into you? But I mean, that's personal choice anyway. So just back to the lubricants with how to use them. So what's very important is that when you use your lubricants, you've got to use it and put the lubricant in up to 15 minutes before you inseminate or before you have sexual intercourse. The reason being is that cold lubricant will kill the sperm. So you need that lubricant to be body temperature. So that's very, very important. 15 minutes before, make sure that you've put it in and that it gets nice and warm. The other thing is that I just always throw in there is don't use any like lotions. Talk to your donor if you are doing the donor thing, or if your partner, this happens, you're a heterosexual couple, you're doing artificial insemination because natural just hasn't worked. So your partner, if he needs a little bit of lubricant, he must use one of the lubricants. No lotions, no saliva, no nothing. If you guys have sex after you've done your insemination, or if you're having sex and that sort of thing, just try and avoid anything to do with saliva. So any sort of oral things, just try and avoid that, because that can also kill the sperm. So yes, this video is very quick, it's to the point. If you have any questions, feel free to message me and we can talk about it. Otherwise, yeah, that's sperm friendly lubricants, and I do hope that it's cleared up the air in some degree. But yeah, I will definitely be trying to get more of this baby dance in. It's a problem, you know, I just try and source these products so that you guys don't have to wait months and months of shipping and pay absolute fortunes on bringing these things in. So I try my best to source it all for you so that you guys have one central place to buy everything. But yeah, anyway, cheers, till next time, bye.